Good morning, students and teachers. My name is Ryan Dillian, and I am happy to have been given the honor to speak here today. My middle school experience is probably not what you would expect from a keynote speaker at this orientation. My story is one of defeat and resilience. President William McKinley once said, "In the time of darkest defeat, victory may be nearest." McKinley's words remind us why it is so important to never give up. When I entered Hamilton Middle School as a 7th grader, I was met with a number of challenges and obstacles. Some I created for myself, and faced defeat after defeat, blow after blow. I did a lot of things in Hamilton Middle School last year that I regret. I was always getting detentions and being suspended. My story isn't as extreme as some, but I want to share my story because I believe it is relatable. I hope that people can have a connection to my middle school journey and realize they always have a choice to be better. The person I used to be is not someone I am proud of, but I've turned it around, or at least I've tried to. I believe that since I've gotten myself on track, I have a better chance to go to college and have a successful life. It is important to note that I didn't change on my own. I had to recognize that I wanted to change, but I couldn't do it without the help of the teachers and administrators of Hamilton Middle School. School didn't give up on me as other districts might have. They took the time and effort to help me every step of the way, always believing that I have potential. But for that, I am extremely grateful. I can never pay back the debt I owe the teachers, child study team, and administrators for helping me grow and change so much. What I can do, though, now that I'm up here, is say thank you. Thank you for the time and effort you've all put in. They say it takes a village to raise a child. I'd like to take a moment to thank some of the most helpful members in my village. There is probably no one that has a greater impact on the people we grow up to be than our parents. My parents are no exception. My mom and my stepdad have been there for me, put up with my behaviors and supported me 24/7 even when I didn't deserve it. If change starts at home, I hope that they have seen the difference there that my teachers have seen in school. Even parents that live apart from us play an important role. While my dad doesn't live close by, he's only a phone call away when I miss him or need some help. I know that I'm not the only person here that recognizes the value of family in our lives. I might not be the best at showing my appreciation, but I'm glad to have family that I know will stick by me. While our families play a crucial role in our development, we never get anywhere without the support of the adults who shape our education. As someone who's gotten to know the principals in our building better than most, I can say that Dr. Nolan and Mr. Clemens are willing to go above and beyond whenever I found myself in their office, for whatever regrettable decision I made that day. They always told me I could have done differently, and they helped guide me to a better decision next time. I'd like to thank them for their patience with me, and I hope I've made them proud of my progress. Hamilton Middle School wouldn't be what it is without its staff. However, rather than thanking the teachers for their time with me, it's probably more appropriate if I apologize to many of them, even if they're not here today. Mr. Ayers, I'm sorry my behavior was so poor last year that I learned all my Spanish in school. Mr. Ramos, I'm sorry for the petition I tried to start to get you to play Fortnite. Still, I think it's a fun game and maybe you should give it a shot. To any of my bus drivers in the audience that may be in the audience, while I still believe in my First Amendment rights, I promise not to start any more revolutions on the bus as a high school student. Hamilton Middle School really does have an incredible staff of teachers who tend to have our best interest at heart. This is something that I may have learned a year too late, but I'm glad that I got to see it this year. I'm excited to continue my education moving forward. As I approach high school and look back on where I've been, it's also a time to look forward towards our future. This room is filled with many promising careers. There are future lawyers, doctors, and maybe a president. All of our futures begin now. Our paths are being paved. The choices we make will mold us into the men and women we'll become. For better or worse, we are the future of the world, and we need to own that. We are all different, and we will walk different paths, but our differences are our strengths. We all have a purpose, and we can all succeed. If we put our mind to it, and we're willing to put in the work, everyone has a shot at success. But we just don't know how many we will receive. Thankfully, I got my second chance in middle school, since real life is not that far away. High school is the chance to show the last generation who we are. You might say try hard like it is an insult, but it takes an effort. It takes effort to achieve greatness. Good enough isn't. Work hard to be who you were born to be. Don't be a follower. Aspire to be a leader and an inspiration to others. Shape your own path and don't let others try to change it. Thank you.